is from my end, but I've been fooled in the past. Okay. All right. I know there's a little bit of a lag, so I'm not seeing anything in the chat, but I do see the sound coming through on OBS, so I'm just gonna go with it and get on into it. All right, guys, so obviously we've had quite an eventful weekend, rather long weekend. Tariff news, geopolitics, and some other shenanigans. Nothing for us to worry about specifically, but obviously it has meant for quite an active weekend on the charts. So from real quick, from a narrative perspective, obviously Sunday open, we gapped down to the bottom of this bull flag in the blue here, tried to hang on to it, failed, back tested it, or came up to back test it Monday. This is kind of right around the 69.13, failed to recover, and then we've been working lower ever since. And we do currently have an active fail breakdown from the 68.67 level, which was a major low from January 2nd. I still had that actually level on my charts from one of the earlier trade plans. So that triggered during the London session, and we're just getting we're getting a back test or retest of it now. So that's the current state of play. We got this active fail breakdown driving the market, but we'll see what happens off of the open. Real quick on the big picture stuff. Still not seeing anything in the chat. If someone could just let us know that it is the sound is coming through, and I'd appreciate that. So yeah, just big picture. Obviously, we're well below the prior day's ranges, 5-day and the prior days, and we're in the bottom third of the overnight range. So market regime still longer term. We're in the longer term buy the dip regime. So, nothing here to really be concerned about, but obviously bears have taken short-term control. They did that initially on the loss of 69.13 and then again on 68.90. So those are two critical levels to watch for reclaims of. Adam has noted down here the 68.80 is a massive level for bulls to reclaim, and then 68.90. So as far as the trade plan goes, just on the news real quick, tweets can come in at any time. So definitely don't be trading without any, stops in place today. That's not the day to do it. Volatility is fairly high. And the only thing on the earnings deck is Netflix after hours, but that's probably going to take a back seat to geopolitics, I would assume. So the levels I've marked out in my trade plan are 69, 67, 69, 68. That should say 68, 67. Wrong century. 68, 67, 68, 29 is a big one below, and then the overnight low 68, 47. And then what will be very difficult is a reclaim of the 68.90 level. Just looking at the charts, the 68.29 level goes back to December. Can't really see it very much on the 4-hour, but there is a bit of a low in here, and the trade idea there is to wait for the kind of 22 level to hold. I think Adam's highlighted that in his tweet this morning already, and then recover the low at 29. But before that, we'll be interested in the overnight low, which could put in nice fail breakdown of that. That's pretty much a 40-point low right now. So very significant overnight low, but obviously we'd be looking for this to fail under, hopefully put in type 1 acceptance and then recover. The strength reclaim level is the 68.90, but this is the active setup here at 67. So Mayank, what are you looking at today?
why I took the trade. But in very much so, if this doesn't work though, for full disclosure, you can also, kind of give it the credence that it hasn't really been able to have much momentum and bounce off of it yet either. So, we'll see what happens. But if not, definitely tracking the 68.47 below.
Okay, my bad. I think we've had a little audio trouble again. Maybe we're getting my sound and not yours. That's come through the chat, and my screen went blank as well. But yeah, just in summary, guys, 47 is the major level below. We got the active fail breakdown of 67. I think a few of us were able to trade that. Big level below at 29 as well, and an extremely difficult reclaim of 90 above. So yeah, apologies again for the fucking sound. Excuse my language. All right. Okay, thanks, Mayank, for that. I think they may have missed quite a good portion of our sound there. So apologies once again. We'll catch you guys in the Discord. Market's about to open here in a couple of minutes. So catch you then.
All
Thanks.
right.
Bye.
Damn, no sound, eh?
I think they got my sound.